Bjorn Ironside and the Viking legend. Few names in Viking history strike as much fear and admiration as Bjorn Ironside. A warrior, an explorer, and a conqueror, he was the son of the legendary Ragnar Lothbrok and left behind a legacy of epic raids and battles. This is the story of Bjorn Ironside, from birth to death. Born in the 9th century, Bjorn was one of the many sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, the infamous Norse king and raider. Like his father, Bjorn was destined for greatness. He grew up learning the ways of the warrior, the art of navigation, and the thrill of battle. Alongside Ragnar, he took part in early raids on England and Francia, sharpening his skills as a fighter and leader. But it was after Ragnar's death that Bjorn truly made his mark on history. One of Bjorn's most famous raids was the Siege of Paris in 845, where he fought alongside his father. The Viking fleet, led by Ragnar, sailed up the Seine River and besieged the city, forcing the Franks to pay an enormous ransom to avoid total destruction. This battle set the stage for Bjorn's future conquests. But Bjorn's ambitions stretched beyond the shores of Francia and England. He wanted to explore and conquer lands never touched by Viking hands. In the 860s, Bjorn Ironside led one of the most daring Viking expeditions in history, sailing to the Mediterranean alongside Hastein, another legendary Norse leader. Their fleet raided the coasts of Spain, Italy, and even North Africa. Bjorn's forces attacked and plundered cities along the Iberian Peninsula, fought off Muslim forces in Al-Andalus, and even ventured into the heart of the Mediterranean. One of Bjorn's most cunning victories was the sack of the Italian city of Luna, which the Vikings mistakenly believed to be Rome. Unable to breach its walls, Bjorn devised a brilliant plan. He faked his own death. Claiming he wished for a Christian burial, the Vikings were allowed inside the city. But as soon as they entered, Bjorn leapt from his coffin, sword in hand, and the Vikings overran Luna, plundering it completely. After years of raiding and exploration, Bjorn returned to Scandinavia, where he became a ruler in Sweden. He was known as a just and powerful leader, and his descendants continued to shape Viking history. Though the exact details of his death remain uncertain, it is believed Bjorn Ironside died in the late 9th century, his legend cemented in the sagas. His burial mound, said to be in Sweden, stands as a monument to one of the greatest Viking warriors of all time. Bjorn Ironside was more than just a warrior. He was an explorer, a tactician, and a leader who shaped the course of Viking history. His name, like the iron in his title, remains unbreakable in the annals of legend. Subscribe for more history legends.